Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Hey Judge, if you please subscribe and like them please. Of course, after my League 1 table, now it's time for Dan's. How are you, Dan? You excited for the season, and how are you, Dan?
Yeah, I'm all good, bro. I'm all good, and yeah, I can't wait, to be fair.
Hey, so when he says his team, of course, where he puts them, I will say, of course, where I've put them to let Dan know because I ain't told him my table. So yeah, so in 24th place, who have you got?
Put Bromley in 24th, just based on money-wise. Yes, they, won League 1.
Need to, mate.
League 2, sorry. Yeah, I think it's to do with money, to be fair. So yeah.
In 24th, I've put Bromley in 24th as well, so we both agree on the first one. I'll probably agree with you. That's what I said in my video. The budget, the money, the players, what they've got, I don't think are good enough for this league. Even though League 2 and League 1 is basically the same in my eyes, but I think it gets tougher every single year, and I think this year is loads tougher, so yeah, I'll probably agree with you. In 23rd?
AFC Wimbledon in 23rd. I think they were pretty much down there last season as well. I'm pretty sure it's their second season in League 1.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What we've done into, but like guys, I promise you, we had spoke about our tables in 23rd. I had Wimbledon in 23rd as well. They finished, like you said, 19th last season. Had a good season in their first season, but towards the end of the season they were very poor. I think they won 1 out of their last 11. I'm pretty sure. So really poor end to the season. They have lost 2 or 3 key players as well. So yeah, of course, I think we're in 23rd as well. 22nd?
22nd, I've put Blackpool. I think it's going to be one of them seasons, like it was last season. They were basically always down there. And I think it's probably their time. I feel like if they don't go down, they're just going to keep being in League 1, probably not move any places higher or lower. So I think League 2 for Blackpool, regroup and go again this season after.
Really shocked me, that has. I've actually put Blackpool in 11th. They finished 13th last season, had a really good season in League 1 last season, of course. Yes, like you said, start of the season was really poor, but that was under Steve Bruce, and they got Ian Effort in, who did bits for Bolton Wanderers. I think that's a really good manager for this level, and I think he will keep trying to get Blackpool out of this league. So yeah, I have put Blackpool in 11th. Anyway, in 21st.
21st, I put Leyton Orient just on the basis of today. Was it yesterday that Don Ballard, their top goal scorer, has gone to Bristol? So I think they'll probably, lack a bit of goals there. Just, you know what he was like. And yeah.
Yeah, I've put Leyton Orient to just stay up in 20th, similar to you, to be fair. Losing Dan Ballard, of course, scoring 19 goals last season. I think if it wasn't for his goals, I think they would have went down. They finished 20th also last season, so I think it'll be similar. I think not last season, season before, so 2 seasons ago now, they finished in the playoffs. So it could be, they could really have a good season, or they could be down there. But yeah, like you said, Dan Ballard, the team who I have put in 21st, I've got lost their best striker as well. So we'll get onto them when you say them. But yeah, in 20th place, who have you put?
20th, I put Cambridge just to stay up. Obviously, coming up from League 2, 3rd place, I think. I mean, it's pretty much the same, to be fair. I think, obviously, Cambridge's budget will probably be more than Bromley. They will attract, a lot more players than Bromley, obviously. And I think Cambridge are too good for League 2. First season back in League One, I think they'll just about stay up, and obviously they'll keep regrouping throughout each season.
Yeah. I've put Cambridge to go down, to be fair. I've put them in 22nd place. They've lost their two best defenders, who was their best defenders last year in League Two. In Gibbons, he went to Notts County, and James Brophy, of course, you knew. Dan, I would keep talking about Brophy to you. Very good defender. I do rate that Brophy. So I just don't know. I think they have a good manager, Neil Harris, of course. I think they was in League One for about 4 or 5 seasons before they went down last season. And they were staying up every single year, and then went down eventually and got back promoted now. And I just think they're going to be similar, and I think they'll go straight back down in 22nd. In 19th place, who have you got?
19th, I think. I think we'll probably have a better-ish season. I've put Notts County. Come through League Two through the playoffs. Got some decent players. Obviously, you got what's his name? Their striker. What's his called? I'm not going to be racist, but they've got that kind of player up front. Dennis, that's the guy. I couldn't think of his bloody name. And you've got
I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I know Jatta left them, did he? But
yeah, not him, the other guy. Yeah.
I'm not sure about Dennis, if he left as well, or is he still there?
I think he's still there, to be honest. You got that Tamworth lad.
I don't even know if he's going to still be at them at the end of the season, but we'll see.
Pretty injury prone, isn't he? So, yeah, I think 19th for Notts County. So, yeah.
I've also got Notts County 19th as well. They, of course, signed Callum Roberts from Scunny, who was Scunny's best player last season in the National League. And he's a Football League player, and now he got that move straight into that League One. And I think he'll be starting games for Notts County. Apparently he's been good in pre-season for them, so we'll see. They've signed off called Gibbons, the defender from Cambridge. They've got Beckway, they've got Dennis if he's still there. They've got a great squad, and I do think they'll stay up in 19th. In 18th place then, who have you got?
18th, I'm pretty sure they finished around this kind of position last season, but I've gone Wigan. Nothing really much to say. They're always down and about in the relegation battle. I just feel like it's going to be one of them seasons again for Wigan. So, yeah.
Yeah, I also got Wigan in 19th as well. They finished 16th last season. But I will tell you something about Wigan. It's been off and on the pitch the last couple of years for them, with ownerships, with everything what's gone on there. And I think, no disrespect to Wigan, but I think they should go down. I don't think they will, but if they go down, they can rebuild with new ownerships. But it's just been off and on the pitch for them the last couple of seasons, and I've got them in 18th as well. In 17th then, who have you got?
17th, I've got the Scum, Burton Albion. I feel like they've lost one of their main strikers. Is it Beasley? I'm pretty sure he's gone. I mean, I could be completely wrong. But yeah, same with Burton. They're always down there. They always find a way to stay up. As much as it hurts for me to say, as you are a Tamworth fan, I feel like they'll stay up quite comfortably. Don't know how that, what's his name? Their other striker's still there. What's his name now?
Don't know the other striker, Connor.
Joe Shea? No, Shea. One of their top goal scorers is still there. I know he was linked with Luton at some point.
Toby Shade?
That's the one. Throughout the transfer, so yeah, I think Burton will finish 17th.
I've actually got Burton to go down, and people probably calling me biased because I am a Tamworth fan, but I just think they've been around there for years now, and I think everyone wants them to go down in this league because they've been around that bottom lot for years, and it's like you said, they've lost their main striker in Beasley. Of course, top scorer last season for them. They finished actually 17th last season, where you have put them to end this season. So yeah, I do think Burton will just go down in 21st. In 16th then, who have you put?
16th, I put MK Dons. Obviously, they had a good squad last season, obviously. Finishing second, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like they'll just, keep most of the squad, obviously, add a few players on. I feel like MK Dons is like a League One team.
Yeah.
Too good for League Two. They've got to look at their stadium as well. Their stadium's way too big for League Two. So, yeah.
Don't get much fans anyway. Yeah, I've put MK Dons 16th as well. It's mad how we have actually backed all the promoting teams in the same fashion. But yeah, MK Dons in 16th as well. Like you said, they've got a really good squad, a great manager at this level in Paul Warren, former Derby manager as well. So yeah, I agree with Jan. 16th MK Dons. In 15th, then who are you putting?
Not sure about this one, but I'm going to go for it. I'll put Peterborough in 15th. I'm pretty sure they had a rough end to the season. I'm pretty sure they were down there-ish.
They finished 18th last year.
Yeah, I think they'll probably end up having a better season. Should go up a few places. So yeah.
I've actually put Peterborough in 17th. One of course higher. They finished 18th last season. I just don't know with Peterborough. I think they're either up there, up the table, or down the table. And I just think now, I think they'll be happy that I've put Cambridge to go down. I don't think they're going to be happy with you to keep Cambridge up in this division. But yeah, I do think Peterborough will have a struggling season and finish in 17th. Are we on 14th now, are we?
Yeah.
14th then, who are you putting?
14th, I put Barnsley. Obviously losing Conor Horan last game of the season. Obviously losing McGoldrick as well. Yeah, you could arguably say he didn't really do much, but at the end of the day, he's still bagging in goals left, right and centre when he was playing for you. Barnsley are a weird side. I think towards the start they do well, and then towards the middle drop off, and then at the end they really, really drop off. And I'm pretty sure they finished between 10th and 14th last season, I think. So they'll probably end up doing it again.
I've actually put Barnsley in 14th as well. Similar to you, losing Conor Horan, bringing in their former manager who was probably at the club years ago and did a good job last time he was at Barnsley. They actually finished 15th last season, so you were close between 10 and 14. Let's just say 10 and 15. But yeah, 14th for me. I just don't know with Barnsley anymore. I know some people backed them to actually just stay up this season, what wouldn't surprise me either. But it depends how they start the season. So in 14th, I've got Barnsley as well. 13th then, who are you going?
13th, I've put Doncaster. Similar with Barnsley, I think. Got really nothing much there. I think they've still got that. Is it that Molyneux, I think? He's probably one of their best players.
They've signed someone else. They've signed a really big striker another day as well.
Billy Sharp as well. I'm pretty sure he's still there, isn't
he? Yeah, but they've signed a really big striker. You will be can't even say a word. You will know if I say his name.
No idea.
13th, I'm going. Did you say? Yeah, you just said Doncaster. I said Doncaster as well. They finished 14th last season. Had a really good season in their first season. They signed Alfie May the other day. Absolutely baller for this division. And I think him and Billy Sharp up front, I think that's going to just be mental. Them two up front. They've got a great team, a great manager. And I just think Doncaster, it wouldn't surprise me if they get playoffs next year. If they get top half this year, wouldn't surprise me if they get playoffs this season after this. But yeah, of course I've put Doncaster in 13th as well. In 12th place, who are you going?
12th, I put Mansfield. Obviously signing McGoldrick from Barnsley, great signing. I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like Mansfield always finish 12th.
No. They finished 10th. They finished 10th last season.
Yeah, I think they'll. I mean, to be fair, the top half.
You know, can I just stop you there? You know what's funny with Mansfield?
Don't speak like that. Carry on.
You know what's funny with Mansfield? They always win away. They're literally one of the best teams away, but at home they ain't good, and this is why I think they need to get their own form going. I've actually put Mansfield in 9th to get into that top 10 with the signing of David McGoldrick. They also signed Liam Tomlinson from Derby as well. Very good signing. Couple of good signings at this league, and yeah, I think Mansfield will get into 9th place. But any more you want to say on Mansfield? Sorry, before I stopped you.
Nah, nothing really.
Okay. In 11th place, who are you going in?
Just letting know Arsenal 2-0 down, guys. 11th, I've put Stevenage. It was a tough one, to be honest. Top half is very tough to predict. Obviously finishing in the playoffs last season. Losing to Stockport, I'm pretty sure. I think we watched
that what's it, first leg?
First leg, where
the
keeper made an absolute howler. But yeah, I think they'll fall off. Not massively, but they'll all drop off towards probably the end of the season. So yeah.
I've actually backed Stevenage to drop off massively. I've backed them to finish in 15th. I just think with the teams who I'm putting above them are better. I think Stevenage are that team where it had to be their year to go up this year. And this way I think they will massively fall off now. They've got a good fan base at home. I don't know if they take many away, but they are loud at home at times. But I just can't see and in 15th. I've put Stevenage in 15th. Are we on 10th now?
Yeah.
10th, who are you going?
10th, I've put Wycombe. Don't really actually have an explanation why I put them there. I just did. They've got Woodrow up front. Could he prove a lot of people wrong? Because he didn't really do much when he was at Luton. So yeah, I mean, it was tough to predict, like I said, for the top half, but yeah.
I get why you put them in the top 10 because it wouldn't surprise me. They've got an okay team. Of course, they finished 11th last season, but I've actually got them in 12th. So, in the middle of your prediction. I think, yeah, they've got an okay team. It would be nice to see Woodrow to, of course, score some goals for them, but I just can't see it. And yeah, I've got them in 12th place. 9th place then?
9th, I'll put Luton. It's probably a bold one, but...
Yeah, it's a massive bold one.
I feel like the teams that I'm going to put above them, I feel like they will probably do much more better. Obviously, Luton just missing out on the playoffs last season. But Wiltshire, second season for Luton.
It's your first full season, isn't it?
No, last season was.
Oh, yeah, but it's his first summer transfer, isn't it?
Yeah, I've put Luton in 9th, but I mean, I could finish above any of them, but yeah.
I've got Luton in 4th. I think they're going to have an absolutely great season. I think they've got a great team. I just can't see many teams stopping them this season, and it depends how their first 5 games go. If their first 5 games go really well, then I can see them finishing in that top 4. If it doesn't, then I can see them finishing where you put them. So it's first 5 will actually we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, in 4th place I've got Luton. 8th place.
8th I've put Reading. I wouldn't compare them to Wigan, but they've got backstories of their owners, the chairman, that kind of background. They've got some class supporters, but I just think they'll just miss out in the playoffs. But I think from 3rd to 7th it was very tough, can't lie. So yeah.
I've got Reading in 10th. Yeah, about their owner, I think it's been problems the last week now that the fans have fell out with the manager as well, apparently, in pre-season. Apparently they don't rate him. They didn't rate him when he came into the club. Of course, former Wigan manager, he did well for Wigan, but and doing bits for Reading. And I think Reading could be one of them where could get into the top 10 like we are backing them, or they could really fall off and be down there. So yeah, in 10th place I've put Reading. Getting into the team just missing out on the playoffs, then in 7th place.
I'll put Plymouth.
Plymouth and Luton, I don't know, but is your predictions gone?
Just based on the fact that obviously they've lost Talai. He's also gone to Bristol. He was probably one of their best players. Obviously you've got Pebble.
Great player.
Will he be able to lead the line and fill Talai's boots? I'm not too sure. It was a tough one to pick, to be fair. So yeah, got Plymouth in 7th.
I've got Plymouth similar to Luton in 5th. I think they're going to have a really good season. Of course, yes, they have lost Talai. If that's how you pronounce his name, sorry, we ain't pronounce his name right, but I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. But yeah, I think they started the season really poor last season with Tom Cleverley, but I think the end of the season was outstanding. I'm pretty sure pre-season has gone, yes, you can't really go off pre-season, but I think it's been really good for them, and I think they are going to get in 5th place, so Plymouth are going in 5th. 6th place then getting into the playoffs. Who are you put?
6th I put Stockport. Obviously unlucky. They were unlucky to win the playoff final. Obviously played Bolton. Well, I say lucky, I mean they got bad. Like, was it 3-4-1 maybe?
4-1, I think. Yeah.
But yeah, I think they'll drop off, to be fair. So yeah, I've got Stockport in 6th.
Yeah, I've got Stockport in 3rd. They finished 3rd last season. I think they'll have a similar same season than last season, to be fair. I think Stockport are a very good club, and I think they did lose their manager after loads of years. They've brought in Jimmy McCarthy, I think that ain't pronounced his name, from Rochdale. Of course, got Rochdale promoted from the National League last season to League 2, and now he has joined Stockport. He's been at Stockport before as well, years ago, as a player and as a coach. So I think Stockport, it wouldn't surprise me if they finish where you are, but I think they'll definitely get into that top 6, and I've put them in 3rd place. 5th place then?
5th place, you're probably going to bulge away, but I'll put Huddersfield. Just on the fact, I'm pretty sure I'm guessing they got top half, but I think it was a period where they, didn't play well, didn't get results they wanted, kept getting red cards as well. So yeah, I've got Huddersfield in 5th.
I've got Huddersfield in 6th. Similar to you, to be fair. I think they're going to have a much better season than last season. They finished 9th last season, so really good season for them. And I think Huddersfield are going to finish in the playoffs in 6th place. 4th place then?
4th place, I'll put Bradford. Obviously they want revenge from last season. Obviously getting knocked out by Bolton in the playoff. the legs. And yeah, I think it'll be a similar season, to be honest. And yeah.
I think Bradford going to swap off. I think they'll finish in 8th. They finished 4th last season and had a really good season in the league. I just think loads of better teams are improving now next season, like Plymouth, like Luton, like Huddersfield. There's loads of teams. The teams coming down as well. Yeah, I think Bradford will drop off. I think they've got a great fan base. They get, 20,000 at home, or maybe even more than that, what is unreal for this league. So, yeah, in 8th place, I've put Bradford. In 3rd place,
Third place for Oxford, but I can see that changing massively. Because while I was doing it, I wasn't thinking of, the players that actually lost, like key ones. Obviously, that Will Shankly, I think, he's gone to Middlesbrough. Massive miss for Oxford. And Will Foulkes, I think, was some midfielder.
yeah, he went to Tranmere. He went to Tranmere.
Yeah, I can see Oxford potentially finishing lower. But yeah.
I've got Oxford in 7th, just missing out on the playoffs. They've lost loads of key players this summer. Aaron Ramsey, his first manager career. I reckon it's going to be similar to Wilshere, Jack Wilshere, where it's funny that they'll both be taking on each other as well, and both was at Arsenal, so that will be a good noise-friendly game. But yeah, I think he'll be similar to Wilshere when he had a really poor season last season, finishing out of playoffs. And I think I've got back Luton to get in the playoffs this season. I think it's going to be similar, and I think Oxford in 7th. Getting into a top 2 then, and I think we're going to disagree in the top 2, to be fair, being 2nd place. Who you put in?
Yeah, these two teams obviously both went down. But just missing out, I'll put Sheffield in 2nd. Yes, they've got their owner out, got new owners in now, so Sheffield can start looking up even more. Hopefully bringing in Barry Bannon, bringing in Louis Barry, bringing in Liam Cooper, I think, from Leeds,
and Jamal Lowe.
So yeah, I think between Sheffield and the top team, it was tough. I think it could even go down to the last game or something. Yeah.
In 2nd place, I've put Leicester. I think they've signed loads of attacking players, like you said to me earlier. Signing Wes Burns will be a great signing, but I just think they need to sort out their defence for this league. I don't think their defence is going to cope. I think the top of the league team who I'm putting top have a better defence. They've made some signings in that defence. And I'm sorry to say, but if Leicester do win the league, I do think they're going to break the record. No disrespect to, of course, Blues. But I do think if Leicester win the league, they will break the record. I know loads of people think they will anyway, and will probably possibly nearly go unbeaten all season. Because I just think they've got a better squad for this league, but I just don't think they're going to win the league, to be fair. I know Russell Martin is a very good manager at this division, but I just think they'll finish in 2nd place. Top of the league then, who are you putting?
Top of the league is Leicester. Like you said, started Wes Burns, I think, is massive, to be honest. He's been in there with Ipswich. He's played in the Premier League with them as well. So he does the sign that isn't Tom Watson, I think. From Sunderland. So yeah, that'll be a great signing as well. Like you said, they signed a lot of attacking players. Obviously, losing Fatou was probably a no-brainer. But yeah, I think Leicester will be too strong, and they'll win the league.
Top of the league for me, of course, I've put Sheffield Wednesday. Of course, I just think Yeah, I think Sheffield Wednesday, with the players they've signed in Louis Barry, in Barry Bannon, in Jamal Lowe, in Liam Cooper, they've got a solid team for this league, and I think they're gonna go back up. And the funniest thing, at their last game of the season, it went from 10 points deduction to 9 to 8 to 7 to 6 to 5 to 4 to 3 to 2 to 1 0. That was funny. That was a funny thing to watch against West Brom last season. But yeah, I just think Sheffield Wednesday, I don't think it'll be trying. Like you said, I think it'll go down to the last game in my eyes, or the last month at least. And yeah, in top of league, I'm going to go Sheffield Wednesday. So there you go. They're Dan League One table predictions. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and like. Want to tell the viewers what videos we got coming, Dan? Of course, this will be out tomorrow.
Yeah, Carabao Cup will be out tomorrow, just based on sleep. Got work at 7 and my phone's basically almost dead. So we've got that coming up. You'll probably do something about Tamworth on Saturday, and I'm guessing the season starts for you, man. Then obviously next week we'll have Championships back, so we're doing Championship predictions with League 1 and 2. So yeah, it's basically back to club football. And yeah.
Yeah, so there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video.
You know, we might, if we can get it sorted, you know, we might do a watch along for like, I don't know, I might see if you want to come around next Saturday for the, you know, the Sheffield game maybe. You know, we could do a watch along with, you know, for that game. If not, obviously, we'll probably do a match reaction or something if you do come around. So yeah, stay tuned. Keep subbing to Bailey. He's on 28.
Well, I would say that was someone unsubbed. So let's say
27 now. So yeah, keep smashing it, bro. And yeah.
Yeah, of course, like Dan just said, this will be out tomorrow, this table predictions as well, probably early morning. In Carabao Cup will probably be out early afternoon as well. So 2 videos out tomorrow, 2 videos out Friday as well, with a match preview for the Tamworth game, and match reaction, National League predictions, for on Friday. Then Saturday I've got a match reaction after the Tamworth game. It might be 3 videos out Friday. Villa play as well, so that might be a busy day. 3 videos out. But match reaction after the Tamworth game, when I'm back, I'll probably be back about 8 o'clock on that night, 9 o'clock, something like that. 2.5 hours to Bournemouth. I will be there travelling with the Tamworth boys. Coach is sold out as well. Lovely day. First game of the season. Can't wait to get going. Then yeah, I think there'll be probably some Rangers stuff coming up as well. Might do some Rangers stuff, you know. Have a soft spot for the Glasgow boys. Get a Rangers top somewhere, hopefully. And yeah, but thanks for coming on, Dan.
No, thanks for having me on.
And see you on the next video. Peace out.